Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the news flash on Messager Television with me, Vanessa Long. Heavy rains are causing flooding in several parts of Cameroon, raising concerns over public safety and transport. In Ngaoundéré, strong water flows were reported from around 4 p.m. on August 17 near the watercourse alongside Bois de Madoc. The currents reached the railway line linking Ngaoundéré to Yaoundé, raising fears of disruptions to rail traffic and possible delays to the Ngaoundéré-Yaoundé sleeper train, which normally leaves at 7 p.m. Residents have been urged to exercise caution around the area and railway line. The situation comes as the National Observatory on Climate Change, ONAC, warns of a heightened risk of flooding in 7 of Cameroon's 10 regions. Until August 20, torrential and prolonged rainfall, combined with poor drainage, could trigger further flooding. In Bamenda, in the northwest region, exceptionally heavy rains have already flooded several neighborhoods, damaging property, disrupting activities, and exposing residents to serious risk. In a statement issued on August 17, Housing and Urban Development Minister Celestine Kercha-Coutès expressed solidarity with affected families and reaffirmed the government's commitment to improving urban drainage. She also pointed to the sanitation component of the ongoing CDD program in Bamenda. But the minister stressed that government's infrastructure alone cannot prevent flooding. Residents were urged to respect urban planning rules, avoid building in flood-prone areas, and keep gutters and drainage channels free of waste. From Limbe to the Far North, Bamenda and Ngaoundéré, the latest floods portrays Cameroon's growing vulnerability to extreme weather and the urgent needs for stronger drainage systems and greater community vigilance. A 25-year-old Cameroonian student has drowned in a lake in Bryansk, western Russia, after disappearing while swimming on Sunday evening, August 16. His body was recovered by rescue divers the following morning. According to Russian authorities, the young man had traveled from Cameroon to study in Bryansk and went swimming in Lake Orlik-1, located in the city's Bezitsky district. He reportedly failed to return from the water, prompting his worried friends to alert emergency services. Such operations continued throughout the night. On Monday, August 17, Russian rescue divers recovered the student's body from the lake. The Bryansk Regional Investigative Committee has opened a procedural investigation into the death. Investigators have inspected the scene, questioned witnesses and eyewitnesses, and ordered forensic examination to determine the exact circumstances surrounding the tragedy. The Regional Prosecutor's Office has also confirmed that it is monitoring the investigation. Authorities have also confirmed that the Orlik-1 lake is not an officially designated swimming area and does not have the facilities of an authorized public beach. Following the incident, emergency officials renewed their warnings, urging residents and visitors to swim only in designated areas where lifeguards and rescue services are available. The lake has previously been the scene of drowning incidents. In June 2025, a 17-year-old first-year student also drowned at the Orlik-1. His body was recovered by divers the following morning. The cause of the student's death and the full circumstances surrounding the incident remain under investigation. On August 16, 2026, Cameroon wrote another memorable chapter in its football history. The indomitable Lionesses defeated Malawi 3-0 in the WAFCON finals in Rabat to win their first ever Women's Africa Cup of Nations title. After 3 painful defeats in previous finals, Cameroon finally lifted the trophy. The Lionesses had lost to Nigeria in the 2004, 2014 and 2016 finals, but this time there was no heartbreak. Maringa scored twice, while Naomi Eto'o added a third to seal a historic victory. The triumph means Cameroon has now joined an exclusive club of African nations that have won both the Men's and Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Only Nigeria, South Africa and Cameroon have achieved this remarkable feat. Nigeria remained the dominant force in women's African football with 10 WAFCON titles before 2026. South Africa won the women's tournament in 2022, while their men's team claimed the AFCON in 1996. Cameroon's indomitable Lions, meanwhile, have won the men's AFCON 5 times. For decades, the women's team carried the disappointment of 3 lost finals. Now, that long wait is finally over, and the celebration did not stop in Rabat, Morocco. On their return home, the newly crowned African champions were welcomed in Yaoundé by an overwhelming crowd, turning their arrival into another unforgettable moment. The team was also received by the president of the Cameroon Football Federation, FECAFOOT, marking the importance of their historic achievement. From years of near misses to continental champions, the Lionesses have finally claimed their place among Africa's football royalty. Cameroon now has champions on both sides of the game, the Lions and the Lionesses. That was it for this edition, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Messager Television.
Le Messager Télévision, à l'écoute du peuple.